Stop the show, gang. Let's talk about that middle-class famous store, baby.
Oh, baby.
Coming up to the fourth quarter on that.
Woo! Down to the finish line, only a few times to see us, gang.
Woo! Gang, it's a good time. Come on out and see the live show. It's a mix of stand-up comedy. Plus, we play a little AYG with the crowd. It's a great way to introduce new people to the show, so bring the squad with you.
Philadelphia sold out. You snooze, you lose. We got some tickets left for the second show in Providence, Rhode Island in December, and we got a few tickies left for our second show in Boston in December. Get those tickies. Let's party.
Gang, this podcast is brought to you by our good friends over there at Established Titles. With Established Titles, you can purchase as little as 1 square foot of land, and you can call yourself a lord or a lady. How about that? Not too shabby.
Good Lord!
It's fun, and it helps preserve the Scottish woodlands. Let's go.
I know. Guys, Established Titles plants a tree and works with global charities to support global reforestation efforts in every order, so you're helping while you become a landowner.
There you go.
Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land on a private estate in Eddleston, Scotland. Run an official certificate with a crest. Boom, I got it in my hand, baby, to give it to you.
Look at you.
It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is running a Black Friday sale right now. Plus, if you use the code GARBAGE, like the show, you get an additional 10% off your purchase.
Plus, we wet our beaks.
We wet our beaks a little bit. The
There
boys,
you go.
there you go. Listen, you want to be a landowner? Do you rent like me? You want to get your hands on a part of the rock? Boom, you got it right there. Be a landowner. Throw it in your dad's face who told you never amount to nothing.
Yeah.
Go to Established Titles, not me personally, but a guy I know. Go to establishedtitles.com/garbage to get your gifts now and help support the channel. Do it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out they're good to be classy. That they're just a big old piece of trash.
Trash.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Ed Tootie's basement. She got into those Mountain Dew hard ciders pretty strong.
Yikes.
She'll be out for a couple of days.
All right.
Going night-night. My co-host is coming at you from across the table. That's a swing and a miss for you.
2 up, 2 down.
For you kids keeping score at home. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He's my best pal in the whole wide world, and I'll tell you what, I don't care how bald he is. I love him. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Thank you, fat ass.
That was just uncalled for.
What's up, gang? As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe over there on the iTunes or the Spotify or to whatever you listen on. And then obviously,
The YouTube.
We got full video available on YouTube, and those numbers are
True to roof.
cooking.
It's cooking. 100,000. We can't thank you enough, gang. We love you to death.
I put in for the plaque.
You did?
I did. We're under review.
What?
So those 70,000 Chinese bots I bought may jam us up.
Yikes.
Guys, and obviously the greatest website of all time. You can't use these numbers. These are ironclad. www.patreon.com/areyouGarbage. It's a fucking party over there.
That's when a dead raccoon hits the road. You know what I'm
Check
saying?
it out.
That's a good time.
That's good eating.
Yes, it is. You ever have roadkill?
What?
Guys, having a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man, makes us all look good. Works the 1s and 2s, crosses the T's, dots the I's.
Deletes the Eps.
Gang, T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen, everybody.
What's up, dudes? And I'm so fucking sorry. My bad.
Tebow deleted an Ep. We had one in the can.
I was skinny in it. It was beautiful.
I know. It was Steve Martin was the guest. I swear to God. Steve Martin, Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy was crazy.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? We'll have them back next time they're in town. Guys, we love you. We miss you. This is a family episode.
Damn.
This is the best of the business. Circling the wagons.
This is it. I don't need no other bozos.
Letting your hair down, just us and the bozos and the homies. Having
Those
a
famous
good time,
people can kick
chopping
rocks.
it
We're
up.
hanging out. The
Yeah.
guys, the boys, the gals, the whatever.
Yeah.
The they, them.
You'd rather hang out with the dude in the same T-shirt and drinking a warm Red Bull.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it not? I knew I was crazy. It was crazy you haven't complained yet about something coming back from the store.
Sure.
I was shocked I didn't get pushback until we press record and you got to throw it in my
The
face.
fruit salad stunk. That's been in there since Tuesday.
Well, you know.
And you're right about those protein bars.
Right about you complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right about the protein bars. They're no good for you. They're good. That's good chewing, though, man.
Yeah, they're candy bars.
It's good chewing.
Would you find a candy in your pocket?
Really is, though, man. I love that chew.
Yeah.
Power bars were my favorite when I was a kid. My brother, he was like working out and stuff like that. I don't know how he got it, but he got a box of them.
Working out in the 80s or 90s was like a thing.
Nautilus.
A lot of cutoffs.
He did Nautilus.
Yeah, it was I'm working out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like you had an attitude for some reason.
Whatever.
You were working out and you were pumping iron in the 90s. You were a bit of a dick.
Whatever Nautilus was, they were doing it. Him and his friends were all doing it. Good, not a decal Nautilus working out. I went in there once. Was like, nope.
Hey, where the chicks at, huh? Is there a bar around here?
Real sausage fest in here. But yeah, he had a box of power bars. And man, I would just sneak in there, do a little, you know what I mean? Have a big ass Gatorade downstairs in the fridge chilling. He got so pissed. I think he beat me up.
Sounds about right. He's been lifting too. He's
like
really fucking tuning you up.
I think I took a beating for that one.
You never steal the steroids off a fucking power lifter. You know what I mean? Guy'll hit you in the top of the head. You'll go on the ground.
Hey, your chalk's still up there. What are you busting my balls for?
I didn't touch the creatine.
The peanut butter ones, the chocolate ones. For some reason, I could just be remembering this wrong, but I thought there was a banana one. Maybe that was Runts. What are you going to do? I can't remember.
I'm imagining your brother is working out with the thing with the handle with all the springs. Yeah.
That and the other thing that was big in the 80s and 90s was the grip.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Don't get near that guy. If that guy's watching a basketball court or something like that, working at the sports
Getting
center.
ready to open a jar of pasta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got that mega grip
Get
on
two
him.
of those going.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild. Now he had the straps for a little while, the wraps for your hands for the bench press.
Uh-huh.
He had that. I was El Natural.
Guy's al fresco over here.
I did have the Hulkamania workout set when I was real little.
What's that? Racism and sunning or something? What's going on? Bleach?
Now you had a barbell, you had two dumbbells, you had a jump rope.
Dumbass daughter.
Shout out to Brooke, by the way. Hey, don't be throwing shit at Brooke. I used to tug my root to that show.
Pack of rubbers in there. Is that right? Hulk can't be popping kids on the road.
A bag of coke. A couple cycles of Winstraw. You'll be fucking cooking, patio.
Ultimate Warriors dealer's number. That's what I'm talking about.
Girl named Tammy in Tampa.
Ooh, shout out to Tammy. I like that. I like that.
That's good. I got a little. Oh, sorry. Please.
I was going to say, I love that 80s look. That was my thing when I was a kid. Because I was a kid.
What do you think your thing is now? If you had to describe your aesthetic, your style, your swag in one
gluten,
word.
I would say gluten's up there.
I'm heavy in gluten.
Yeah, I like gluten. I got it all in gluten. Full in.
Oh, deuces.
Just had the cholesterol checked.
Uh-huh.
Waiting to hear back.
Yeah, get you up on a rack. I'm not going to know much till I get you up on a lift there, tard.
Charlie's at lunch. He'll be back in a minute.
You get the 32-point inspection going.
Yeah, you know how you do it. Check it out.
Don't buy the air filter. That's how
Said
they get
I
you.
don't need another stress test or anything. He said the heart's looking good. So I got another 50 pounds I can put on.
Oh, yeah. He gave me, guy took the governor off so I can go full 500.
Good stuff. What were you going to say? I apologize. I rudely cut you off.
It's okay. I had a little bit of an not etiquette thing. One of those weird gray areas that this show lives in a little bit. What to do in the moment, right?
Uh-huh.
Last night I went out to dinner with my lady, and we went to a restaurant that a friend of hers runs.
Yeah. That could be a tricky situation.
So, and like I'm a very like rule kind of guy. Like I want to know what I'm getting into, and I fucked up. I didn't bring cash because I had a feeling the bill was going to be waived a bit.
Really?
Maybe. I didn't know.
And you still showed up empty-handed.
I knew that was a possibility. I was running late. We got out of here late.
Can't stop at an ATM?
Cash is. I wasn't thinking. I was trying to get there on time. But
if you needed a Snickers bar, you'd find one, wouldn't you?
Milky Way man myself.
Are you really?
Power bar, banana. You believe that?
That's good stuff.
I
might be making that up in my head.
So we get there. I'm cashless. We get there. It's me, the lady, and he takes great care of us.
Is he waiting on you?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a team effort.
What's he do? He's the manager.
Yeah, he's running the show.
The general manager or just a floor manager that night?
General manager, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calling the shots, my understanding. I mean, everybody was going to him, right? Everybody was kissing the ring.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Kissing the onion ring, if you will. So my wife and his wife are friends. They live in the building, right next door. They're friends. So my wife had gone in there before and was like, he gave us a pretty big discount. Like, she went in with her friend or what, I don't even know, whatever. So I go, all right, cool. I don't know. So I'm figuring something, you know what I mean? Take off a couple round of drinks or the fucking appetizer.
He had 9 of them.
So we get, I kind of took it easy.
I'll have your second most expensive wine, please.
I want the first as well, but I will also take the second. And 2 buckets of beers for the boys. Huh? Get some of this to go.
Ice my knuckles down.
So he does it. He executed everything relatively personally.
What kind of joint? What kind of food are we talking?
I don't know.
Italian?
No, they had pastas, burger, like good bar food, like proper good bar food.
Okay.
It was one of those things where he's like, "You want to do appetizers?" I go, "Yeah, we were thinking." I was looking.
Fucking assholes.
I was looking at this. I was looking
First
at
thing
that.
you do is insult me.
He goes, "I got you." So I was like, "All right, let's see."
Oh, really?
Kind of. So he brings out smaller plates, but of multiple things.
What are we talking?
Talking some grilled octopus, which I'm not an octopus guy. This shit would blow your dick.
I'm a huge octopus guy. I'm just not doing it anymore. They're too
I
smart.
see those tentacles there, big fella.
They're too smart.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why? That documentary?
I don't know.
They got through a hole. The guy fucking. What are you doing?
I just feel bad.
You know what else is smart?
What?
Cows, chickens, turkeys, gobble Cliff Bars. Bananas are pretty smart, I hear. You don't got a problem fucking killing them by the bushel.
I'll eat squid all day.
They're the same thing.
Nah, can't do an octopus anymore. But go ahead. You do your thing.
You would have done this octopus, I'm telling you.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, if it was on the table.
How about we won't go back then?
He was already murdered.
Famous people go to this place, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See anybody?
Saw my reflection in a mirror. No, he said actors, a bunch of actors and stuff come in.
Okay.
Up there by Broadway, so it's a real small joint too.
Understand.
Tight. Yeah. So he comes, he drops the apps. Apps are good. Some spinach artichoke dip, some bop-a-da-beep-bop, a couple of two-tree things. Drinks are coming. Got the beers coming. They make me a cocktail as well.
You had a beer and a cocktail?
I had a beer, and then they were talking about this cocktail.
Can I say this?
I'm listening.
This might be a symptom of alcoholism, but I don't mind multiple drinks, a cocktail and a beer. Just having an IPA
I don't like
as a
doing
backup.
that. Yeah, no, I don't like doing that. I pick my lane and I stay in my lane. You, on the other hand, are what we call in the business a booze bag.
I'm all over the road.
Yeah, did you go out to dinner with guys? I'll take a red wine, an IPA.
I do do that.
Pins.
I do that.
I'll take a vodka dirty, whatever.
I do that. Like when we were at Galleys, we started out with an IPA at the bar.
I stayed IPAs.
You stayed IPAs.
Like a gentleman.
Well, if I would have got to the table directly when I walked in, I would have ordered my cocktail, but I was hemmed up. What are you going to do?
I made that reservation again.
You did.
Yeah.
It's under your name.
You've never done anything. What are you talking about? I walk around the corner, get your Red Bull, you complain that it's warm.
I'll make it.
That's life with you.
I'll make it next time. See if we get a little bit different treatment. We'll walk
Gallagher's in Milwaukee or something. You're going to do the wrong location.
We'll walk through the kitchen.
Yeah, because we have to. There's 2 shifts. We're closing that night. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, I did a beer. Then the dirty martini.
Mm-hmm.
Glass of red wine.
Mm-hmm. Dirty underwear.
I brought those myself. And then an espresso martini because we were going out.
You're all over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch out for this. You're the only guy I know that does that.
Huh.
Maybe I don't know. I feel like I've some of the European when I go out with my wife's family, I feel they'll do that. Something to start, they'll change it up, glass of wine with the meal.
Sure.
Then a fucking, something, whatever.
Right.
You are no European.
No, I am not.
So then we do everything. Everything's good. You want the dessert. And now we got to get out of there. We're going to
Kinky Boots.
We're going to a show.
You got friends on Broadway.
Our other friends in Kinky Boots.
Look at you.
Yeah, she's a social butterfly, that one.
Look at you.
Not me.
No.
I'd be under the bed if it was possible with Hans. That's where
you brought a sandwich. I'm fine, thank you.
So now we're running. It's getting kind of time where we got to fucking skedaddle, right? And there's no I don't know how to ask I think asking for the check would be like over the, I didn't know how to broach this subject.
This is what
like we gotta go.
This free or what?
Yeah, am I paying for this or can I fucking go?
Yeah, you need anything for this? What's the deal? So you didn't. This is the question you're proposing.
But there's also good conversation. But my anxiety's running of like, all right, man, we got 20 minutes to get there. It's 12 minutes. I'm not. Everybody's hanging out having a good time, and Kippy's being crazy. A little cray.
We gotta get out of here.
I gotta get out of here. We didn't need to. I mean, yeah, whatever. So
I always gotta get out of there.
No
matter
people
what.
Fucking are always coming. Man.
I don't know
Hangman's always.
I don't
out
know
to
what
get
the
me.
next thing is, but let's get out there. Let's get outside. Figure it out.
Get a heater. Get my fucking head on straight. Check my fucking 6, will you?
Yeah, I'm always ready to go.
So I go. I gotta get out of here. Right, it's 6:40, whatever. So then he goes, I fucked up. I should have had cash. He goes, this is on me. He goes, it's all clear. So in my head,
you do the no? Don't do that. Come on, that's crazy. Just give him a little pushback?
I don't even think so.
Really?
Yeah. I said, are these free? I'm walking with some fucking lemon slices and shit. You put these in a bag?
Grab one of the waitresses. Let's go, honey.
She's with me.
That's bad. You got to give a little pushback. If you're asking the advice of counsel.
No, he's been inviting us for a long... I understand, but he's been inviting us for a long time. I think I might have not hard... Oh, really? You didn't have to... Thank you. I appreciate it. But it's also like... We've been in that where it's like the fake hemming and hawing of just, hey, thank you. You're doing a nice gesture. Thank you. I appreciate that.
But now it's time for you to do your nice gesture.
But now it's time for me to do my nice gesture. But so.
And you ain't got it.
So my wife goes.
Hope you like octopus.
Last time, my wife was there. She's like, oh, he charged us like half. And then like we tipped it. Well, she gave a discount. He goes, this is on me. So, but like doesn't even present me a bill. So I got nothing. So I got no like. I'm flying mega blind here, and I got no cash.
Let's say the dinner was $150.
So he goes, do you want, I go, shit. I was like, I don't have any cash on me. He goes, so he charged me. He goes, if you want to leave, don't leave anything to me. He's like, if you want to leave something to the guys, of course.
You have to.
Yeah, no
all right,
shit.
All right.
Easy does it.
All right.
Easy does it. But do you think there's a world where I didn't?
I don't know. You're looking at yourself in the mirror. You're eating octopus. I don't know who you are. Going to kinky boots.
Got friends. It's crazy.
There you go.
So he goes, all right. So my wife was like, so then he walks away, and I'm like telling my wife, I'm like, hey, this is like the Super Bowl for me to figure out. Like, I don't know what this is costing, the whole 9 yards. I just want to make sure I do the right thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So she goes, he gave us an itemized breakdown and just did like a discount. Like if it was like $100, he charged us 90 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Doesn't do that. I just get a bill for $1.09. He just charged like $1 so I could tip. So I'm still flying blind.
What's 50% of $1.38?
What's 12% of So I don't know anything. Right?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think I had 2 beers and a cocktail.
You had 2 beers and a cocktail. How many appetizers?
But the cocktail was on them. They were talking about it. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. And they're like, oh, we'll make you one. It was that. It was like, because we were at the bar.
Okay. 2 beers.
2 beers. I would assume the thing would be on the cuff. But throw it. I mean, it's probably pretty
expensive. I'm throwing
expensive.
it in there. Now, how many appetizers? There were small plates.
There were smaller plates.
They don't call them appetizers, but they call them small plates or shareables.
2 smaller plates.
2. One for each.
We could do the math, actually. I could pull up the menu. We could do the math. You want to do that?
Oh, very good. Well, don't tell me because I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it a little bit.
All right.
So I'm going to say the 2 small plates were that. You each got an entree?
Yes.
What's the bird drinking? One of her mocktails?
She's doing a mocktail. But again, it was more like, hey, do you have something you can whip up for her? Because we had a liaison. But charge 1 mocktail. Pull 1 mocktail.
They might not have put those in. I'm going to say, okay. Well, what was the entree? Was there meat involved?
She did fish. I did a burg. She did the
burger?
Branzino. They're known for their burgers. It's like the
Branzino, whole fish or filet?
Filet.
With sides?
Some sort of puree, it looked like.
Came with it?
Yeah.
On the plate.
On the plate.
Side separate.
No, on the plate.
And then a dessert, what are we looking at?
Nothing for Diz.
You said there was dessert. Said it came time to dessert.
And that's when I was like, he's like, do you want
no
dessert?
dessert.
I said,
Coffee, espresso?
No.
No espresso.
No espresso. I never do espresso. What? I'm a fucking American. goddammit. Give me a cup of coffee.
You have an espresso.
Give me a Starbucks.
You have coffee. Whatever. You got to have something.
No, you have a after dinner cocktail. Doing espresso. You're only doing espresso if the Coke's out. If you ran out of Coke, what are you talking about?
Okay. Do a little adding here. 10, 20, 32, 47. This is where I'm going to get jammed up here.
Carry the 12.
What's 47 and 15, Toby?
63.
63. 63, 68, 98, 98 and 25.
You're asking?
Yeah, what do you mean? When I point to you.
123.
Okay. All right. You got tax and title.
This is very hard feelings, by the way, but we'll get into it.
Okay.
I'm not good at math.
Right.
Only good at deleting episodes.
I got a number. I got a number of what the meal should be, and I also have a number on the inside of what you should have left.
Okay.
So we'll see how you do.
Give me 1 second here.
Might be pulling your card here. Grab you by the ear and take you back to that restaurant. Get you straightened out. Kip, how about that butcher box, baby?
Butcher box, ooh, butcher box.
Gang, we love them. And if it's ever meat eating season, it is right now.
Oh, yeah. Couple of birds, couple of hens, couple of bakies.
Yeah, let's go. Gang, everybody's looking for Black Friday deals. I'll tell you one that'll knock your socks off. Butcher box, baby. That's where you want to go. Where are you going to get top quality meat from? The grocery store? No.
Kick rocks.
And they're going to bang you over the head with the price.
Yeah.
Butcher box, we're talking free range. We're talking wild caught. We're talking grass fed. We're talking grass finished. And the deals for Black Friday, through the roof.
Yes, guys. I've said it once. I said it a bajillion times. I'm a butcher box man through and through. Everybody else can kick rocks.
Yeah.
I got bacon coming out my ass. I got fucking ground beef coming out my ears. I got ribeyes. I got T-bones. Too many, if you catch my drift. Guys, this Black Friday, Butcher Box is offering our listeners their best steak deals. You get two
This is wild.
10-ounce ribeyes free in every box for a whole year.
What?
What are you guys made of meat? Plus an additional 10% off. Sign up today at butcherbox.com/AYG. Use code AYG. That's free ribeyes for a year plus $10 off at butcherbox.com/AYG. Code AYG. Do it.
Yeah. The show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Mm-hmm. Gang, you got things in your life that you don't know what to do with?
Are you all screwballs? Because I am. T-Bone just signed up. It's all over the map over here.
You wackadoo like me and Kippy? No, the truth is that life doesn't come with the instruction manual.
No.
Yeah, I
God
can't.
forbid our parents didn't know.
Yeah, I can't open my glove box. I don't know what's going on. But, gang, it'd be nice if it did. And let me tell you something. If you got something that's eating away at you, talk to somebody about it. And you can do that with BetterHelp. It's fast, it's easy, and you can do it from the privacy of your own home.
Yeah, guys. I've always said talk therapy has helped a lot.
This guy's nuts.
What are you talking about? I've recently signed back up for BetterHelp. It's helped me out immensely.
You text back and forth, too.
You can send messages.
That's pretty
sweet. They give you thoughtly response. It's not this thing of like, oh, I'm crazy. Someone help me. It's like, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm thinking. I need help with the, if you're in a jam, whatever. It's easy peasy. It's very convenient. I highly suggest it. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists, available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with your therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist at any time. Couldn't be simpler. No waiting rooms, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist, which can be a pain in the balls, by the way. Learn more now and save 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/garbage. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. Do it. All right. I have the actual number. Of what it cost off the menu.
Okay. You added up everything you had.
Added up everything I had.
Okay. My number came in at $140.
I have with tax probably 140. I came in at 127.
Okay. Straight off the menu.
Straight off the menu, 127.
That all makes sense. All right. So 140.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you leave, Kip?
My keys. In a hurry, huh?
Your credit card. What'd you leave?
What would you have left?
I wrote down a number here. This is what I would have. Now listen. This is what I would have left.
Sure.
Because the generosity of doing it, a lot of times as a server, when this situation would happen, the dickhead who was friends with, and I'm not calling you a dickhead.
That seems like that's what you're doing. Is this about the warm Red Bull? I apologize. I said I was sorry. bald dickhead
I would.
who's sitting next to me, also my best friend.
Well, that happens. My friends are coming in, but you take really good care of them. It's on the arm, and they fucking screw you, or they tip you on the discounted price. So,
but also we didn't really have a server. He kind of just quarterbacked everything.
It doesn't.
I know, but I'm just saying it's not like we had a server and he was like, take care of them.
But okay.
That's what I'm saying. We were at the bar and he was quarterbacking everything.
But you ate at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
I for sure mentioned that.
You ate at the bar.
That does change the number I would leave.
Where's the bartender?
He's in his car. What do you mean? He's at the bar. You fucking.
What were the servers doing?
What do you mean?
It must be a pulled house. It was a small joint?
Small joint. I told you that.
All right. Then it still applies. Okay? The number on the inside is what?
But I didn't talk to anybody but him. And the bartender of do you need another drink?
Okay.
I didn't talk to him. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have a waiter. No one can the menus were on the fucking scanner. He was just like, what do you want? I recommend this. This is good. This is bad. He just was.
That's tough. But still, that's what I would have left. And I would have had cash on me, too.
You're nuts.
Some have said.
Can I say my number and see if I'm close to
This is not what
Foley?
you would have. Wait. In what world is that what you leave?
That's what I would have left.
This is Foley doing Foley.
It's not. I would have paid for the meal. What I thought the meal was, I would have paid for.
Can I tell you what I would have left?
$150. Whoa.
Not so crazy now, huh? I put $8,000.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, dude, you're a bozo.
Wait, did I really misstep this hard?
What did you leave, Kevin?
I don't want to say, dude.
Holy shit.
What was Foley's number?
200.
Oh, shit. That's kind of high.
That's
It's
very
$50
high.
higher than yours. Let's not start splitting hairs here. We got this guy on the ropes. What are you doing?
Good point. What'd you leave, bozo?
Dirtbag.
I left $50.
Oh, no.
I'm lying. I left 40.
Holy shit.
At least $100, dude.
At least $100.
You think?
Yeah.
Man, I was
for
that
the guys. For the guys.
It was one
It's
guy.
a pulled house. It was a goddamn Wednesday night. It was probably slow.
No, it was packed. That's why we're at the bar.
Did you have a reservation?
Yes.
Were you supposed to be at a table?
Yes.
Oh.
But we got there and it wasn't ready, so I was just like, oh, the bar's fine.
Interesting.
Okay.
You're still a dirtball.
I'm not saying I'm not, for sure, which I guess, I don't know. I guess it was
$40.
I don't know what I was thinking.
$40, not cash.
I felt as I walked out, I'm like, that's not great. I did the math. I did wrong math or something. I think I calculated, I'm like, all right, that would be $200, and I left the tip.
What's 20%
if
of
that
being a
makes sense.
scumbag?
Also, too, not in my defense by any means. I'm wrong here, for sure. I dropped the ball. But
I won't tell you what I left at Gallagher's the other night.
at the same time, I do think there is a little bit of a slight to that guy of like,
What guy?
I'm giving you $200
A slight to who?
to the manager.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know that
He's not
I'm
wetting
telling
his
you now,
beak on that.
I wouldn't feel right leaving $200.
Well, how do you feel now?
I feel fine about it.
Okay.
I don't think I did anything wrong. I mean, I left the tip on a $200 bill.
Listen, I'm not saying it was said. I'm not saying it was discussed.
That bald guy at the bar is never allowed back.
Who's that, your buddy? It could have went a couple different ways. He might not even have saw it, looked at it, or asked the servers what he left. So I've had some owners that didn't give a shit about that. I've had other owners that would be like, what do you leave you? What do you leave you guys? Like, all right, left us 100. Ah, it's good. It's good. He left me 40. What? He left you fucking 40? Jesus, you believe that guy? I don't even really know him. He's friends with his wife. I'm not talking about you.
Another guy. He lives in my building. I don't know. Yeah, all right. I that's why I brought it up. I knew I had misstepped a bit in that.
Whew, talk about kinky boots.
That is.
Yikes.
I didn't even tip them either. Man.
It's not embarrassing. It's not like you left $20.
About it, I did leave 20.
Did you really?
I asked for change.
What'd you really leave?
$40.
$40.
I left $40.
Did you hold on?
I guess.
Let me ask you this: Did you make the total $40, or
no, I
did you?
made it $41.09 or whatever
good.
it was.
That would have been yikes.
I don't.
Whatever. At the bar, $40. No harm, no foul.
Huh.
Yeah.
But you're also talking to two guys who like slugged it out in horrible restaurants.
Yeah.
So it's like I want that server to be like, I'm gonna make your fucking night right.
A couple
now.
of guys who worked for a living. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Huh? Feel those
You
calluses?
were busy getting high in kitchens. I was working construction, you idiot.
I wasn't getting high in the kitchen. I was getting high out back, and I was getting drunk in the kitchen.
There we go, drinking cooking wine and shit.
Ooh, been there before. Ooh. We're out of Marsala.
Franzia cooking. Fuck out of here.
We're out of Marsala. It's Foley's fault. That stuff give you a hangover.
All right, let's go. We got to get into it. This is a family episode, gang. As you know, when you join the Patreon over there, we will answer your garbage question on the air. It's just the best way to do it, working through them. Daddy-o. Let's see here. This one's from Miles. Brand new $10 homie. Never had one read. Have you or anyone in your family ever framed a puzzle?
That's a good piece of business.
That's a bad look, dude.
Woo! No, my family's never done a puzzle.
No. I remember one family, it was a family friend, we would go over and they would do puzzles like as a family. It would be on like the dining room table and I'm like, what are you bozos, don't have cable? What's happening here? You're all fucking, Family Matters is on. Fucking sitting around doing a puzzle of the fucking Empire State Building.
We tried to get my dad to do them as like a brain exercise, I think like last summer. We were like, fuck this.
He's eating them and stuff.
Yeah, dude, it was brutal.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just not a puzzle fan. My mom's never been like, let's get you a puzzle.
Checkers, Connect Four.
I remember
like that.
3D puzzles got big. They were at like Spencer's Gifts or some hobby shop in the 90s. And like, I think we were like, oh, that'll be cool. Like somebody was like, oh, cool. And it was like a building, like, you know, like a skyscraper and then like, you know, grass and a park or whatever. And I mean, it might have gotten like the sidewalk down and me and my brother were like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Let's go fucking steal dad's cigs.
We would, Lincoln Logs we would play with. Lincoln Logs and Legos.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm an American at the end of the day.
My dad would hook it up. We'd make a little Lincoln Log fort, and then we'd put a couple of G.I. Joes in the windows, and then we'd get some tinfoil, roll it up into a ball, and go back across the living room and fucking get to shoot the guys in the windows. That's fun. But like a kitty cat hanging off a tree, beat it.
Yeah. No. And then like the proudness to be like, I'm going to post this fucking
I'm going to lacquer it.
Or whatever, yeah.
Lacquer it and put it up. I was always jealous of that shit, though. That seems like an intelligent family that would do that.
I know.
Because these kids that I live next to, it was almost like a den where like there was no TV in there. It was like a couch. There was bookshelves, and there was like tables specifically for like crafts and this and that. And they had all that shit in there, construction paper, all that stuff. And they would have like puzzles out that they were doing, like multiple puzzles. Like, man, you guys are good people. We were fighting over the last chicken cutlet. Mm-hmm. A couple of animals.
Not a lot has changed, apparently. Yeah, man, that's a fucking...
It's a home run of a question.
I guess it's like, it is kind of intellectual to be like, oh, we do puzzles. It's brain stimulating. It's
so frustrating, though.
But then the framing of it is the trashy part. It's like you're classy because you're bettering yourself. You're working on your brain. You're not watching TV, playing video games. But then it's like you're going to hang up a puzzle. Like, that's trashy.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's not art.
No.
Pieces missing out of it and shit. I mean, that was another thing. They were never... The dog was eating them. Fuck it. You know, they were kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
They would never get framed, but my grandma would do them on a mat and then glue them to the mat and roll it up.
For what?
Glue them to the mat and roll it up.
For what?
I don't know,
and
man.
Just store them?
Yeah.
Would you do them with her?
No.
It's the original NFT, those things.
My Aunt Mary Catherine used to take me to play bingo with her and the girls. That was a good time. I'd do that all day.
Yeah, gambling's way different than puzzles, all right? Give me some action here.
Couple of old broad chain-smoking cigarettes, and I'm knee-deep in root beer barrels. Let's go.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
All right, this one's from Devin. Are you garbage if you use a leaf blower to get your fire pit started?
That's pretty smart.
Got a lot of likes in the old Patreon over there, which I guess you need the constant oxygen. Like, remember we were at when we did the camp and we're sitting there fucking fanning it, poking it. I guess you hit that for 30 seconds, a minute or whatever.
It's pretty good.
That'll get it cooking.
Fire pits are pretty classy. I think.
Depends. Yeah. If
Sure.
you're burning your trash, not really.
Did you have anybody that burned leaves in your neighborhood?
I don't think you were allowed in our neighborhood.
No.
Not to burn.
I don't
them.
think you were in ours either, but guy behind us played by his own rules. And I'll tell you what, it really brought in the fall, man. Smell those.
You would smell the smell, yeah.
Smell those leaves burning on a Sunday. Woo!
I remember some real classy
Shepherd's
neighborhoods.
pie in the oven. Little Married with Children on deck for later that night.
Shout out to Kelly.
Let's go.
That was her name, right? The daughter was Kelly?
Yeah.
I remember there were some classy neighborhoods in my area that the township, everybody just pushed their leaves into the street, like onto like.
And
like
they'd come and scoop it up.
And they'd come and fucking suck them up with this huge vacuum.
Yeah.
I remember being like, "What are you paying taxes?" That's fucking crazy, dude.
For a long time.
I had to put them in those fucking brown bags,
Dude.
and then God forbid it rained before trash day.
Dude.
You were fucked.
So many.
Those turn into 78 pounds a clip.
That was a weekend in purgatory out there getting screamed at, trying to get him in and the technology was not there yet. Well, it's like trying to go to the moon in a fucking convertible. It was not there yet. And, dude, we'd be getting yelled at. We'd rip the bag with the metal rake and, I go to the township and get them. What are you doing? Dude, fucking sucked.
It was tough. I remember we used to do leaf piles, jump out of the tree into the leaf pile. That was a good time.
Yeah, scare the shit out of the dog. That was fucking great.
Oh, what, you'd be hiding in there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hiding in there.
I remember there was like the bad kids in the neighborhood. They collected everybody. Like, I don't know. They were walking around with tarps and filling the tarp up and then dragging it.
I used to love that. We did that landscaping.
And would do it like on, like, so like, dude, it would be like something you would see like a stuntman jump out of into like one of those big pillows. You know what I mean? And they'd be jumping out of like 30-foot trees and shit. And I remember being like, nah, I'll be on the deck if you need me. All right? Fuck that.
Home run of a question there.
Yeah. This is from Brosia, the Florida man. Putting an aftermarket backup camera on your car. That's a bad look, I think. I think as a guy who had a 96 Chevy Lumina as my first car when everybody else had cool fucking, we're like...
Where does it even go? Do we have a little receiver inside?
Yeah.
That's real Chinese insurance scam.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Yeah, it's not good.
Just putting a webcam on a Taurus.
That's what you're doing. You're putting a webcam next to your license plate. Because that's where it's got to be to like have any real depth perception and make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, when you try to make your car cooler than it is, it's...
I mean, that's also for backing up, because those things are great for backing up.
I know, but then what's the screen looking like? That's not in the dash. You know what I mean? That's like plugged into the cigarette lighter. That thing, you need AA batteries for that or something. That's what I'm saying. Nothing aftermarket unless you're paying the money, right? To be like, hey, I'm going to pay $5,000 to have the dash come off, custom fit it, the whole thing. If you're just doing it,
Pimp My Ride? Who the fuck's doing that?
I'm just saying, like, people put shit in their car. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. If it's not there, where are you going to put a TV in a car where there's not a screen? It's going to look fucking
You got a
horrible.
42-inch flat screen?
Yeah, it's going to look like shit.
Yeah, that's strange.
So it's like the people that do that don't have the money to do it right.
Anything aftermarket is garbage. For the most part.
It depends. It depends. I mean, if you have a nice car and put aftermarket stuff on it, that makes sense.
What like some flames? What
I don't know if you're if you're doing like for speed or whatever,
some
or
NOS.
comfort. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't know. There's different things you could add, I'm sure.
Okay.
The key and I are all stock, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Stock, no add-ons.
Yours.
Yeah,
Oh, there's no options on that.
No.
Option for some 12-year-old to steal it with a fucking key fob.
No, we talked about that. I still have the key. They can't steal mine.
Wow.
It's only the ones with the remote start.
Analog, huh?
Yeah.
Look at
Try to
you.
get me, Daddy-O. T-bills and analog cars.
Hope
Let's
you got
go.
a screwdriver on you, pussy. Otherwise, she ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Kip, let me tell you about ladder.
Ladder.
Let me tell you about doing the right thing and making sure your family's taken care of.
Yeah.
Some things in life you could kick down the road a little bit. Getting a haircut, losing weight, whatever you
Losing 200, but whatever. I don't know.
whatever you say. But term life insurance is something that you should look into and something that you should do to take care of your family, God forbid, after you're gone. And ladder is a good place to go to do that.
Yeah, guys. Ladder's 100% digital. No doctors, no needles, no paperwork. When you apply for $3 million in coverage or less, that's three stacks of high society, Daddy-O. Just answer a few questions about your health in an application. Just need a few minutes, a phone, a laptop. Ladder's smart algorithms work in real time, so you find out if you're instantly approved and you choose what you want to do. There's no hidden fees. You can cancel anytime, get a full refund. If you change your mind in the first 30 days, look at that. They're playing fair ball. You know what I mean? Finally, since life insurance costs more as you age, now's the time to cross it off your list. So go to ladderlife.com/garbage today to see if you're instantly approved. That's ladder. I'm going to spell it for you.
Do it.
LADDER life.com/garbage. Ladderlife.com/garbage. Now back to the show.
Back to the show. Let's go. Kip, established titles.
Oh, baby, let's be neighbors.
Woo! Gang, we love those established titles. Be call it a lord or lady yourself if you drop a little bit of cash and pick up some real estate over there in the Scottish woodlands.
Yeah, get it on the ground floor.
Let's go. All you got to do is pick up 1 square foot of Scottish woodlands, and you, yourself, or your lady can be referred to as the Wet24.
Yeah.
That's how I speak now. I'm
Oh, dude, real classy guy.
Yeah,
Next
Lord
time I
or
go through
ladies.
TSA, I'm going to flex on him and be like, that's Lord Kippy to you. all
Kobe,
right?
cup of tea. Let's go.
Guys, the first 200 people purchasing a title pack using our link will effectively be next to our plots within a few minutes of walking distance.
Some would call that an empire.
Let's start the army of garbage, boots on the ground,
Yeah.
land war, Europe. What are you guys talking about?
You guys know a blacksmith?
It makes a great last-minute gift for loved ones. They even have couples packs that come in adjoining plots of land. It's like his and hers, Daddy-O. Officially change your name to Lord or Lady, and you can use the name on your credit card, plane tickets. Add some class to your dating profile. There you go. Get your little,
I didn't think about
get your little
that.
wee-wee wet. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is running a Black Friday sale. Plus, if you use the code GARBAGE, you'll get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/garbage to get your gifts now and help support the channel. Do it.
Yeah.
All right, this one's from Peter Schnitzel. Don't think that's his government name. Is it garbage if your buddy is showing you around his new place with his wife and refers to their bed as the old workbench? Buddy, I'm doing that. Just got stolen.
If you don't walk into a couple's bedroom when they're giving you a tour and say, that's where it all goes down, huh?
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
missing.
Everybody on MTV Cribs used to say. It used to annoy the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Fucking get a new writer. Do something. You know that wasn't even their houses most of the time? Fucking crazy. You know who's on this season?
Who?
A friend of ours. I texted her.
Whitney.
Whitney Cummings.
Woo!
I'm like, are you on MTV Cribs? She's like, yeah, why are you watching MTV? Hey, I'm a catfish guy. All right. Kippy likes a catfish. Shout out to Neat from
I
Cat.
like the drama.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I don't even like the interaction once they find the person. I just like the proceed. Like, I love Law and Order. I just love
I don't like the found footage look. Get some fucking cameras in there, will you? It's all them on their cell phone.
Nah, it's good.
Feel bad for the people, too.
Man, that's a problem in this. I mean, it's everybody thinks
Think
they're
it's some
different.
hot
It's
chicks?
not me. I know what catfish is, but this girl loves me. And
Think it's some
we've
hot
been
chick?
dating for 8 years. I've never seen a picture.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
show up. What's going on?
Yeah, it's
Yikes.
tough. I get it. The internet's a crazy place. This is from Tyler. First time, is it garbage if your family says coinky dink instead of coincidence? My neighbor did that growing up. I remember hearing that. He goes, that's a coinky dink. I was like, I'll be having dinner at my house. All right?
Real coinky dink. No, we didn't say that.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Did you say padiddle? You know what a padiddle is?
That's the guy you stay away from on your
Yeah.
block.
It's the guy who gets handsy. What are you talking about? Guy who wants to play doctor with you.
You get molested.
Hey, come over see Dr. Padiddle. It's time for your weekly checkup when your parents are gone.
Get molested in Florida. No, we said padiddle when a car was coming the other way that had one headlight. You'd say padiddle and touch the roof of the car.
No.
No?
We didn't have any weird stuff like
No,
that.
that's how I'm crazy. Left $40, Toby.
There was a thing. I left $35. Man. That's really going to bother me.
It should.
I don't know, though.
Should go over there after the
I
show,
doubled
drop off.
What the tip should have been. That was the math I did in my head. I'm not saying it was right math, but that was the math I did in my head.
You covered the tip at least. If it was a $200 bill, it was still a nice tip.
It wasn't a $200 bill, though.
I'm not saying it was.
I
saying
did the math
if
in my head. I go,
case it
all right,
was.
it's probably. But also, those appetizers weren't full appetizers at the same time.
They weren't. They were off the menu.
No, but he didn't give us like full portions. I don't think.
Really?
It was just like, what do you want? I'll bring out some stuff, and it was just like tasting, kind of.
Did you
what I'm
see
saying?
those appetizers in those same dishes at any other tables? Maybe that's how they do it.
I didn't look at any other table.
Small
No,
plates.
they were. It was. It didn't feel like I know an appetizer. Will you give me that? I was in the room. I know an appetizer.
You know an appetizer.
I was like, oh, these are just like, hey, I'll give you. He's like, I'll bring some stuff out. It was just like,
Okay.
I left $20. What do you want? $15.
Padiddle. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It started in the 1940s as a game
Oh, you were like what, 20?
for kids who were driving around necking.
Yeah.
So if you saw a car with a
old
headlight,
man's bluff.
yeah, exactly. If you saw a car with one headlight out, you'd say padiddle, and the other person in the car had to give you a smooch.
Ooh.
I know what I'm doing on the next road trip. Padiddle, boys. Atlanta to Charlotte's going to be interesting.
We'll leave at night.
We didn't have any weird stuff like that. The punch buggy, obviously, that was a thing. Holding your breath at a cemetery was big for like a summer.
Man.
You hold your breath because it was like disrespectful or something.
You wonder where you're at. No, because you would die. That's what we were told.
I remember being.
I remember my mother telling me that when I was
Patty,
like 6.
Try a cup of decaf, will you?
Dude.
Jesus Christ. You
Man.
fucked this one up enough.
That and you had to bless yourself when you went by a church. Otherwise, straight to hell.
I used to take the bus with all the Dominican women in the Heights headed to work in the morning.
They had
And
to bless themselves?
you could feel when I'd be looking at my phone. You could feel when you pass a church because everybody you could feel everybody's hands go up and bless themselves.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
All right, let's see here. This is from Nick. Long time $10 homie, never had one. Red, is it garbage to put the remaining salad dressing from your bowl back into the jar to save for later?
Ugh.
Dude,
What the fuck?
hit me up. I'll Venmo you $5
That's
for more dressing.
crazy.
That's because that's like mixed. Like
There's
that's
cheese
got,
in
yeah,
there.
That's
There's
what
a
I'm
piece
saying.
of lettuce.
That becomes
No.
a different thing than went in there.
Which, can I say this? I know I'm a fat piece of shit.
Hey.
That is my favorite part of the salad. When you get down to that nitty gritty
don't
on the
like it.
bottom and everything's all chopped up and mixed together. Woo! Get rid of the
I like a nice, relatively dry, moist, fresh leaf at the top.
Really?
Couple pieces of chicken. Yeah.
I like it all mixed in. That's why the first time I had taco salad, I was blown away.
That's just a taco. What are we talking
Yeah,
about?
it is.
I mean, the fact they call that salad is egregious.
Man, I'll never forget the first time
What?
I
I
had
had
it.
3 salads today.
First time I had it was a Friday night, eating over at my friend's house. I'm like, so what are we having? And Herb's mom was like, I'm making taco salad. I was like, taco salad?
What?
Dude, pulled out a fucking heavy bike jar of fucking Hidden Valley Ranch on the table. Fucking ground beef, shredded cheese, tomatoes on. Woo-wee!
This might have been a southern thing, but did you boys grow up with Jell-O salad?
No.
Yeah, with like banana in it.
Not always. Mostly just different colored Jell-Os.
Yeah,
Oh,
been
I've
there.
seen that. That didn't make any. We were Jell-O. No.
There
My
was
mom
a-
didn't fuck with it.
There was a weird phase with Jell-O where they started
Me in
doing.
college.
I was drunk.
It was the 90s.
They started making Jell-O that like could stand on its own. Like you could make like letters out of it or something.
That's
like
all
that.
I remembered. That was the marketing campaign for me. Was the letters and this like there was like Jell-O cutters you would like cut.
Nah,
shapes
but they
in.
like changed the. They did something. They changed the formula. We'd put bananas in it. Waiting that out was brutal. You had to wait for dessert till like fucking 10 o'clock at night. Fucking, what are we doing here? Pudding too. A lot of times I just went in early. Till the instant stuff hit the market.
Nah, we never fucked with any of that. The first time I did the consistency.
It was Jell-O letters. Yeah, Jell-O letters. But they sold them pre-made, I thought.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
All right, this one's from Jackson. Never had one read it. The tax man asks, I'm a $500 homie, and this is a charitable organization. Shout out to him. Is it garbage to buy popcorn at a movie theater without going to a movie and then leave and eat it at home?
Yeah.
Hear me out. When I first read this, I was like, that's kind of trashy. But then, like, I think if in the city and you're like, oh, we're going to go, if it's movie night and you live close to, like, an AMC, and you're like, oh, this will be a fun, kitschy way to, like, heighten.
You got to pay for the ticket, though, right? Can you say, hey, I'm just going to run and grab popcorn?
I'm sure, probably, yeah.
You think so?
I don't know, some places, I don't know.
Huh. I can see that.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's make tonight a little goofy and fun, and we'll have wine, and we'll get you dots or snow caps or whatever. We'll make a thing out of it.
Sure.
That could be cool to me. But if you're just like eating it at home watching SportsCenter, that's a little wonky.
Yeah.
Also, the prices on that. What are you doing? Call up Orville Redenbacher.
Oh, shit. Got the
That's $1 a clip.
Get the movie popcorn. Microwave that. Put real butter on it.
Man.
It's nice.
I remember.
You can get the convenience stuff delivered now. You can get the popcorn, the soft pretzels.
For like movie nights, probably, right?
Yeah. I'm
like Uber Eats?
Yeah.
They take it from the movie theater?
Correct.
Yeah, why not?
I don't trust that at all.
Why?
I don't trust those kids. I'm watching every step they make. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You're getting this shit from the bottom? No, I want the fresh stuff. I want to see the kettle get dumped.
Wait, you don't trust the Uber Eats people or the
kids at the movie theater?
Oh, really?
You got. I want to.
I don't trust Uber Eats.
I
people.
want to. Oh, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. I don't fuck with Uber Eats. Seamless.
I'll never order like a fountain soda because it's just like that guy could just. I just picture him taking the lid off and putting his fingers in my drink.
They do, man.
I would. I get it.
You don't think I'm not taking a couple of fries?
You don't.
Especially if I get held up in traffic? What?
I just think if I've thought of the way I operate is if I've thought of it, someone's doing it. Does that make sense?
I thought you were going to say sip.
No. He doesn't get he gets nothing out of it. But just the fact that I'm drinking his finger juice. That's all he gets. And as a man who used to deliver DoorDash for a living, you got easy access to the food.
A couple years ago, I got a delivery, and the drink had the straw in it.
Lipstick on it.
I was like, nope. I'm not doing that. I didn't like that at all. I'll put my own straw in.
I'll put my own fingers in my soda, thank you very much. And they never have ice. They give you like a lukewarm thing without ice.
Hate that.
Dude, it's crazy.
Give me the ice.
They should tape it or put like a safety seal so you know it's been breached.
We've talked about that. A lot of people they bitch about no ice. They don't want not too much ice because they think they're getting more.
You farted.
I did not.
Somebody did.
No. Killing it. We had a good vibe here. Please farted.
Okay, guy who took offense. All right, okay, move on.
All right.
You farted. You did. I smell it.
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
Okay.
Maybe like 5 minutes ago. Well, what is it? The fucking jet stream? It would have got to you by then.
But you did fart while this show has been on.
I have farted before, yes.
Okay, all right. Just immediate lying. You can tell when you no, like a deer in the headlights when you get called out. Also, well, I know it wasn't me, and there's no way it made it from Toby to me without passing you.
Could be.
No, unless you got a fucking heat-seeking missile on that thing.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. In the same vein, this is from Luxurious Lenny. We've done this in a live show before. Are you garbage? Are you a garbage parent, or are you garbage if you order hamburgers at McDonald's and to save the 10 cents, you put the cheese on at home? Remember, I think that was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we had a question like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yes.
That's crazy to me. The amount of work that goes into that.
We gave that guy shit for it, too, but he wasn't doing it in the car. He brought his own cheese in the car with him.
I forget the application of that, yeah. I forget how he did it.
That is correct. He brought his own cheese, and it was Vegas, I believe.
No, Vegas.
No. It was Pittsburgh, I think. That guy did not. I was shitting on him, and he did not. His wife submitted it, and he was like, I was like, Steve? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Gonna whoop my ass.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's what are you doing? 10 cents. How many burgers are you eating where that moves the needle? You can save 10 cents somewhere else, is what I'm saying. Throw your car in neutral going down a hill or something.
And I'm too fat because they have the bet that their cheese is going to be better than any cheese that I have. That McDonald's yellow cheese, I don't know what they put in that shit. Whew, that's something else.
Yeah. I don't know.
Got me thinking, though.
McDonald's?
No.
Farts. All right, this one's from Aaron. Ever get a carton of cigarettes as a Christmas gift? No. Growing up, a kid did. A friend of mine did, and he's no longer with us, if that says anything.
Any smokes left?
Half a pack.
Yikes.
Yeah, to me, that's wild. We were under 16. We were under 18 at the time.
Got it from his parents?
Parent, yeah. They'd be like kitschy if you're like, oh, I got you a carton of smokes. You smoke the heaters.
You know why? You know why the parents probably did that? I'm sick of you smoking mine.
No, they didn't even smoke. I remember they
didn't smoke?
They got them cigs and condoms at 16. I was like, dude, who were your parents? The Rolling Stones? What is this?
I lived with a guy who ordered cartons of cigarettes off the dark web.
Yikes.
Paid for it in Bitcoin, which
Why?
probably would have been like $1 bajillion by now.
Yeah, I had buddies buying drugs in Bitcoin back in the day, too.
Regular cigarettes?
No, they were like Cambodian camels, dude. They
Came
were
in a remember Camels with a K?
Camel Red.
Camel Reds with a K. My brother was smoking them back in the day.
Were they same company?
No, it's a different I feel like I've done this with like a million people.
That's crazy.
Camels with a K, they were good. You could only buy them in certain gas stations in Philly.
Certain markets.
They weren't like knockoffs though. They were good heaters.
Huh. Camels with a K.
T-Bone, you said you smoked them?
What's
Camels with a K?
Oh, I'm familiar. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where they came from, or I don't know what was what.
But it was like janky because the logo was similar,
It was also a camel, for sure.
Yeah.
Somebody had to buy somebody out.
R.J. Reynolds.
Yeah. There was, I mean, there is something where it's like, there is a breakdown of it somewhere because I've looked before. T-Bone's doing that. Let's knock through a couple more here. This is from RWM. Are you garbage if you prefer booths over tables at a restaurant? How does the bar factor in? This is very in our wheelhouse.
Most booths I can't fit in.
Yeah.
But we were always table people.
Really?
Yeah.
No, we were always a booth.
A booth. See if you can get a booth. Man, maybe we were.
We were a big booth family. If there was a smoking booth.
You ever get the corner booth? Ooh, that's clean living.
So I feel like a fucking good fellow. What are you talking about?
We were also huge. Like me and if it was
were you guys smoking section people?
I believe at a time. Yeah.
I remember having to like hop in, run into like fucking gyros or whatever, and be like, "Hey, how long's the wait for 4 smoking?" And then I'd run back out and be like, "Yeah, we'll see this right away."
Crazy, man. Just ripping a heater at the table.
Multiple heats. I would play with the ashtray.
I know.
Me smoke them.
Me too. Dude, what the fuck was wrong?
I solved the crossword puzzle in 2 minutes. What else am I going to do?
Give me a smoke.
What do you got, T-Bone?
It's made by the same company. It's made by R.J. Reynolds, who owns Camel real Camel cigarettes. Yeah, they shelved it for 60 years in 1936, and then brought it back in the mid 90s. But that's insane. That would be like if Coke released Coke with the K.
It's all money.
Yeah, but it's also just
they don't give a
just
shit.
Like brand deviation. It's like, they'll try these are cool. These are kitschy. It's different. I smoke Camels with a K. We're giving them free press.
Yeah, we're smoking things that
cut the check, Reynolds.
Consuming things that kill you. What do you mean? They think we're idiots. Got us by the balls.
You ain't lying.
The smoking section thing.
I think booths are better. I don't know if they're classier necessarily. I feel a table would be the class. I just don't like people behind me. That's why I like a booth.
I think a booth would be the more sought out of the two. Booth or a table.
Yeah.
Booth. If you have it,
you got a little cubby. You got your stuff over here.
You never really hear a table if you have it. You hear a booth
if you have it.
Yeah.
They're more cozy, better environment, better. It creates a better. You're in your own little hub over there. You can get got if you're in the middle of the restaurant at a wide open table.
But if you were in there with just your dad or your uncle or you and your brother or something like that, if there was no birds at the going to the counter was all right. Counter, you felt like a man.
I don't know if we were ever really bar
we were
people.
huge.
I mean, if I was with my dad and we were drinking, he was drinking, I was at the bar for sure. Like,
give him a Coke.
Yeah, Coke and your finest chicken fingers and French fries.
Shut him up for a minute.
Zip it up, and give me fucking $10 to go play Golden Tee or something.
Go take a walk, fatty.
Go play erotic photo hunt.
That was all right.
That wasn't too shabby.
Yeah, spin around, get your little privacy. Over there in the corner.
All right, let's do one more, and then we got a rapper up there. Let's do 2 more. 2 more, I apologize. This is from Cole Shaw or Kale Shaw? I can't tell. $10 investor. Do you open stuff with your teeth?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I'm not like crazy. I don't open fucking beer bottles, but I used to open fucking Coors Light can. I I would do that to open the can.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm
And
talking
you couldn't
about
get
like
your finger under there.
no, I'm talking about like a bag or like an alcohol wipe or something like that. And
Yeah,
give it a little twist.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
One of those now the perforated edges are a little better.
But sometimes they
Now back in the day they would miss the cut that wouldn't be there, so you really had to fucking get it going.
Yeah, that's
all
right.
A lot of stuff.
You can pick your teeth with that too once you get that tight. Get in there. Good times.
This is from $10 Hoagie. Shout out.
That's a home run. $10 hoagie.
This is it garbage to eat your chips and salsa straight from the jar instead of pour it into a bowl like a gentleman?
It is. Now,
is it?
Here's my thing on that.
I feel like it changes
you have
the
a
second you put it in a bowl.
It's not as good.
Yes, exactly.
But
I don't know why.
if we're talking restaurant style chips, that could jam you up with trying to get it in there.
Man, you gotta crack it then. It gets wonky.
Usually,
Scoops are all right, or the little fucking $silver Jones. Those are my favorite.
the little
Scoops
Tostitos.
are nice, but the fucking little Sacagawea coins.
Oh man, those things are bangers
all day long. Perfect surface area to rigid, whole nine.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
You got till it's halfway empty.
Yeah, then you're doing this. You're doing this deal. Yeah,
Yeah.
fresh jar, nothing better.
Fresh jar,
You
nothing
fresh
better.
jar it until it's a half a jar, then you put it in a bowl. But then it's all done, too. You're like, I'm finishing this. Unless it's salsa con queso, you put that in a bowl, throw it in a microwave, 15 seconds, come out.
Little place called heaven.
Ooh, south of the border, baby. Let's go.
Talking to me.
We got to wrap her up, gang.
Gang, we love you to death. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
We got anything to report? Might be a couple tickets left for the shows.
Check out the live shows.
We're wrapping it up here.
They're wrapping it up. We're coming down. We're wrapping up.
Providence and Boston.
Providence and Boston. Yeah, guys, we fucking love you. Thanks for the support. See you next time.
Peace.
Peace.